Meeting to order. Adriana can
Absolutely. Tanya Davis,
here.
Ryan Rummel, Libby Wyatt,
Here.
Fritz Spence,
Here.
Vanessa Battaglia.
Here. We have a quorum. See, we need approval for the agenda if there's no changes.
Motion to approve tonight's agenda, June 2nd, 2025.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And approval for the minutes from May 19th.
Make a motion to approve the minutes, May 19th, 2025.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? First up, we have Foxgardin for their 10th anniversary party. And a special guest.
I'm Spencer. I know most of you guys. We are hoping to get approval to do our 10th anniversary party. We choose a charity every year, and this year again, just 10 years, felt Tammy's cause was appropriate. Pretty similar to what we do every year, live music. Got a really cool ice cream flavor coming this year. We used to do a pie eating contest. We're changing that to corn eating contest this year. Free food for the community, an outdoor bar. There will be barriers with the 21 and over signs. We always card. We do wristbands. We have the big 21 and over signs. We've never had any issues with that. We'll obviously have our excise permit with us and have the permit to serve outside as well. And then free food as long as it lasts. We're doing kind of same as we did the last 2 years. Dogs, brats, burgers, things like that. Chips, all that. And what am I missing? Oh, some activities. We've done face painting. We've got a balloon artist coming. And some blow up inflatable things that will be on our COI. So.
Sounds like fun.
I've got a question, Alex. When we become a DORA, does she need to fill out excise every time they have a party like this? Since it's in the DORA, you know how I have to draw a diagram. Change the floor plan.
Because it would be inside at our bar and leave with it.
Leave, but every time we have to fill out, but yeah. Okay, that's all I do.
If you're gonna change it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking for a motion to approve the event.
I'll make a motion to approve the special event request for Foxgardin's 10th anniversary party on the June 28th from 4 to 11.
A second, or 5 to 10.
It's 5 to 10. Setup will be done by 11 and.
Sorry, 5 to 10.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you.
Don't forget your certificate of insurance. Okay.
Not until he walked away. Next up, we have the F.A.R.M for Treats on Main.
I'm Kelly Griffey. I'm here to get approval for Treats on Main this year. It's October 25th from 10 to 2. And was set up starting at 7:30. That's when we'll block the roads, and then we'll be cleaned up, be done by 3. Pretty much doing the same thing we have several years. This is our 5th year. It's hard to believe. But yeah, so pretty much the same thing. Vendors and nonprofits and churches involved.
It's always a good event.
Kelly, are you going to set it up down the middle? That's how you guys do it, right? Back
Yeah,
to back?
it's back
Uh-huh.
to back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I think that works so much nicer for
Yeah.
the shops. Yeah.
It's
That's
like
good.
Mozzie sometimes will have stuff.
So last year, I noticed, I felt like it was harder for the shops to get the trick or treaters. Not your fault, nobody's fault. But is there anything, I don't, we got a couple shop owners here. If there's something fun that the shops could do to, I don't know, draw attention to themselves with the farm. Yeah. What about?
We could advertise it on our, when we advertise Streets on Main and, check out the businesses or. something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
guys are really good at that. I'm just gonna give you more work, like have a decorating, scarecrow decorating contest or something that is outside your shop doors or something. Anyway, just
Yeah.
thinking how to get people into the shops and stuff, so.
Yeah, if they see the candy, they're usually.
Uh-huh, yeah. There's that lady down, over the pie shop that puts a fishing rod out and she lowers
Basket.
a basket down. I think that's cute and quirky. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yep. You want to approve it?
Were we gonna ask about the?
Um, so on your layout here, the fire truck on Mill. I know we've been asked in the past not to park there or the fire department park there because it blocks the business, but I think it's been moved, but I don't know if that's still in effect or not. But you might want to check with anyone in that area that if
Just on
they would have an
Quorum?
issue with it.
Like where Cortona's is and yeah,
Yeah.
check with them.
So,
Okay.
I think last year we moved the fire truck over to the north side of the public parking lot, so they still had access to leave if they needed to. And I think that worked out well. So
Yeah,
just,
I'll check it out.
if you want to check that out, if they're not worried about it this year, then great, that's a great spot. But if they are, then we can move it over to the north side of the public lot.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, yeah. I'll check on
Thanks.
that. Yep. Any other questions?
Are
Right.
you able to provide the certificate of insurance then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure said we have to wait till a month before
okay.
to get it, but yes.
Make a motion to approve the special event request for Rural Area Resource Mission Treats on Main, October 25th, 2025, 10 a.m., 2 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Thank you. Okay, we have no old business, so Joe, you got anything for us tonight?
Just the paving contract has started in Timber Ridge. They are the ADA ramps up there and redoing those to make sure that they are all compliant. And then as soon as they get done with the ramps, we're going to be looking to see what additional sidewalks can be done with that project as well. As soon as they get that done, then we'll start in with the paving and patching of the roads. I did hear from NDOT that supposedly this week, they're going to be in here putting up temporary signals on Madison Street between Broadway and the county line, just choking it down to one lane in certain places as they replace the ADA ramps along that corridor. As soon as that's done, then they'll come back and repave all that as well. And that's all I've got, unless you got something for me.
So they'll pave all the way to Broadway, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
Okay, Adam, you have anything?
Nothing for me unless you have any questions on anything.
Heath is not here. Patrick?
The speed limit sign on the west side of town coming into town is out.
NDOT's aware.
Okay. And then we'd also had discussions. Is it possible to move those out in the bends of the edge of the town, like just past Vitality where the curb starts, and then the one going westbound, right on the corner there? It's just, Ryan and I were talking about, it's busy there, and
Mhm.
I think it gets overlooked. But maybe if we
That's
can move it
back a
out
little
by
ways,
like.
too.
It should be out
where
here
maybe-
somewhere, I
Yeah.
think.
We can pose that question and I'll see if they're
Yeah.
good to. If not, maybe we can get approval to add some additional ones
Okay,
before that coming into.
I just think the one here in town going westbound is right at that crosswalk and
It's a little
just a
busy.
lot going
Yeah,
on right
nobody
there for
sees
people
it.
to see, distraction, eyes and all that stuff, I
Yeah.
think it's a bad spot personally.
We actually had to take one of the banners down on the west end because it covered the crosswalk when the lights were flashing.
but yeah, that's all I got unless people have anything for me. Just wanted to ask the questions if possible. See if NDOT could get them tweaked a little bit better.
Adriana,
I do
anything?
not. Someone has any questions for me?
I do not. Alex, do you have anything?
Fritz had asked for just an update on the DORA. I was in a meeting with the chairwoman of the AICP last Tuesday, and after that meeting, we are about the status sheet, signs off on it. That she got on our desk, she was looking at it. I checked again this afternoon, the application still shows pending. I emailed Chairwoman Allen again, said I had a council meeting tonight. Kind of see where things are and businesses are. Their festival season is in getting into full swing, so she knows that, especially the Summer Fest. I did not yet hear back, but I will continue to be the squeaky wheel and try to get it across the finish line. I suspect that it should happen. But it doesn't have to go to a hearing or a vote. It's just the chairwoman needs to.
This is the first one in the county, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't think. we need that.
Nope.
But they are I do know that the applications are starting to come in frequently from other municipalities, so I know that. Just looking at the transfer, the application pending list for DORAs on the site, there are a handful of them that but I will continue to respectfully ask and try to move that along and keep you updated.
Are the signs ready to go?
The final artwork we sent back to them on Friday. And as soon as they send over the new artwork to us, then that'll be approved. They should have it to us in 3 to 5 days.
Okay, 3 to 5 days after approval. Okay. All right. Yeah, because it's gonna be, we're a DORA and we don't have the signs ready. So, okay, thank you.
Okay, public comment?
Good evening, Bob Sterrett. I know it's not a Fortville project, but does anybody have an update of the fiasco out by BP? I mean, that is so stupid what has happened. They tore the road up and stopped working for 2 weeks now, over 2 weeks. Did they give you any indication of what's going to happen now?
I actually reached out to them, was it Thursday or Friday? There was a foggy morning and a lot of the barrels and everything were knocked down and in the trenches and kind of got onto them about tearing it out and then leaving and not having anybody there. They assured me that they're gonna have somebody on site 24/7 to watch the barrels, and they're putting up additional signs. Supposedly they had some wrong manholes or they had to rework some manholes, so they're waiting for them. I sent him an email today asking what the update was, and he responded back that he's got the manhole. They should be on site working tomorrow.
Okay, I just wanted, it's been a joke
Yeah.
for what, over a year now.
Oh, yeah, more, like going on 2.
So, yeah, so I just wondered, when they tore it up, I thought finally we're gonna have that all done over there, but we'll see.
We all thought the same thing. Anybody else? Okay, council members, Libby?
I was just going to ask about thank you for putting the information sign on Main Street. Do we have I saw some things hanging in it. Kind of like a little, like not really catching my eye to make me cross the street to see it. So what is your creativity there, creative outlet there to make people want to come over and what information is in it? Make me cross the street, Andy.
Oh, my. Okay, well, I put a map on there from Main Street, as far as all the businesses along Main Street. We have our events schedule from present all the way out to Winterfest. Dates, times, locations. Let's see, what else? If there's, yeah,
Is
so
it,
we have some FAI information. Down in the bottom, there's 5 spots for if we have flyers, anything like that, whether it's FAI, Discover Fortville.
like you can take it or it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then, let's see, there's a third piece that I put in there, but I don't remember what it is exactly. There's the map, the list.
Was it the Dora?
No, not the
No.
Dora yet, but as soon as that stuff takes off, then we are going to have a QR code with the information as far as the rules and guidelines for the Dora participating businesses. The map for that as well. Everything will be in there. I mean, it just whatever we can put in there without it looking like a cluster.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. We do not want it to be a collect all and, just look trashy. We want it to be, I mean, it's a cork board,
Mhm.
but we want it to look as nice as possible without too much.
Where is the sign?
Right? If you're on,
Hey, Andy.
right next to,
I didn't know. That
I
Across from the
didn't
fence.
know there was a sign at all. Yeah.
so it's flush with the front of the building where Prana is. If you don't know
Yeah.
Prana.
Oh,
The
no.
public parking
It's
lot
right across from the post
Parking.
office.
across from the
Prana
post office?
Public parking, it sits right there flush with the building. And I mean, it's just a plexiglass little sign holder.
Maybe because it's by a new business that people also don't know as much about. That's just a thought, because if, if you look at where all the foot traffic goes, I mean, it's hard not to walk up and down Main Street and pass it, but
It's single-sided, so it's not double-sided where you could set it a certain way. We removed the lights out of it because the lights needed to be plugged in. We don't have a plug up there. But it is, we were looking at also not trying to put it somewhere where it's gonna get graffiti or anything like that on it, or just nonsense done to it. I go up and check on it a couple times a week just to make sure everything's good with it and it's clean. So far, so good. Through the 2.5, 3 weeks we've had it up there, it's remained pretty clean through all the rain we've had and the wind. But yeah, as far as even the handouts and everything in the bottom, that has a lid on it and keeps it pretty tight so there's not trash or debris in it. But yeah, it's you don't want it to become a tumbleweed, things coming out of it and just tumbling across the street. We don't want trash everywhere. We're trying to keep it as neat as possible. But again, information wise, direct and to the point that are on there. We also have the QR code for Discover Fortville on there so people can scan that. But I mean, if you guys want to go ahead, we can put a huge light on it and, say miniature Las Vegas here. As bright as this shirt, whatever. We could do it to attract attention. Yeah, any flyers or anything anybody would like to put in it would just need to contact us here at Town Hall, myself, at our next business meeting, or even I can send it out to all the businesses, just letting them know. I told them at one of the last meetings we had that we were going to do this. And again, putting any type of marketing information out there, but without making it a lot of trash or debris that we don't need, a lot of unnecessary stuff.
I think it's in a good spot because it's right by the parking lot and,
Yeah.
and people do walk by there and I think they'll see it.
Yeah.
When you get that Dora thing, I think it will be bigger and take up more space in it.
But as far as, I mean, if really, besides that, that I can't think of too many other places that we could put something that would really direct people to it. Hey,
Mhm.
I'm here. And, unless it was in front of the post office, somewhere like that where it's more wide open and it can be seen from everywhere.
Mhm.
I don't know.
no, it's probably fine.
think
I
it's in
think
good
the main
spot.
thing about, posts like that is just that it has information in it that people want. If it's got stuff in it, it sounds like
Yeah.
you've populated it, but if it has Like I like Spencer's suggestion, you know, if it has notices about upcoming things people want to do and it's timely, they'll get in the habit of checking it.
Nothing for me.
Nothing for me.
Nothing.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Okay. I'll look for a motion to approve and sign vouchers.
I'll make a motion to approve and sign vouchers.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion to adjourn at 6:50.
Thought I had some
I second.
pictures of that sign.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It sticks out.
Okay.